Good morning, you guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are in a little bit of a different look because I told you my brother was coming to stay, so I had to rearrange my office a little bit to put a bed in the office. Like a queen size bed is now in the office. So like this whole, I moved my computer to the other side of the room, and this whole left side beside me is now a bedroom area. So we also got a camera upgrade. I'm so excited about my new camera. It's my Mother's Day gift. And I absolutely love it. I also got a excursion during our trip to the UK. That is an excursion, like a guided tour to the Ring of Brogdar, which is in like I believe it's like the Orkney Islands. It's a 2000 BC standing stone settlement. So I have had an amazing, amazing Mother's Day. I hope you guys had a great Mother's Day too. I also got some family photos done for my mama's 85th birthday as well as Mother's Day. It was just a really, really good Mother's Day weekend. I did a lot of things with my family, and I just had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Mother's Day weekend. And I hope you guys did too. So what are we talking about today? We are talking about reading funks, or like blocks, if you would. Like, have you ever been just going through the books and then all of a sudden you're just like, there's a block. You can't get into anything. Well, the first part of May, that was me. I literally had like no desire to read hardly in May. And I think it was just due to some back-to-back really disappointing reads on my part. Just like some books that I had seen on TikTok and just ended up really being not as good as I would like them to be. Like Daisy Jones and the Six. I had really high hopes for that one. It was just okay. What was another one that I waited like a really long time for? You can go back in my videos and look. I don't exactly remember, but I just had really high hopes for some books, and they just did not live up to all of the hype that I had put them on. And that kind of put me in like a reading lull. We're halfway through the month now. Today's the 15th. Happy Monday, 15th. And I had only read like I think at that point I had only read like 3 books. And that is unheard of for me because, I'm reading 10 plus books a month. But sometimes it just takes that one book to get you out of your reading funk. And for me, it was a Brandon Sanderson novella, which was The Emperor's Soul. I read that, as well as I read Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan. So a combination of those 2 books, and I am back on track. I'm up to 5 books now. We're halfway through the month. As long as I push through 5 at the end of the month, I'll still meet my goal of 10 at least this month. I'm already going through my next book, which is Chasing Fire by Nora Roberts, which you guys are going to get at least an individual video on Archer's Voice. Wednesday you will have a video on Archer's Voice because I really, really, really loved that book a lot, and I want to give it its own video. So Wednesday you'll have a video on Archer's Voice, and possibly Saturday a video on the book I'm currently reading, the Nora Roberts that I'm currently reading. I'm trying to get back into the book content. I'm sure you guys could probably tell that I was in kind of a reading funk because most of my videos here in May have been vlogs and not book content. So I appreciate you guys sticking it out with me. But yeah, it just takes that one really, really good book to get you out of your book funk. I'll tell you what, I can't even remember. Give me a second. Cannot even remember what it is that I have, in fact, read this month. That is how behind I am, but I have this lovely... So I have my spare phone now because I got this new setup, which I absolutely love. So now I can look at my Goodreads while you guys are right here. And yeah, that I know I had a really disappointing book. Oh gosh, it was The Fifth Season by N.K. Jemisin was the one that I had put like a whole lot of... I waited a long time for that one from the library, and I had invested, and I thought this book was going to be like one of the best fantasy books I ever read. It was a really big disappointment. And Tomorrow, that's the other one. Man, yes. So the last book I read in April, which was Tomorrow, was kind of a disappointment. If you watch my video on that book, you'll see why. Then I read The Viper, which I did like, and then I read The Fifth Season by N.K. Jemisin, expecting this epic fantasy book, and it was not, for me, it was just too, I don't know, it was slow to me, and I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for that, because I know a lot of people love The Fifth Season, but that's a series I have no desire to finish the other two books in. It just was too slow for me. I just couldn't get invested in the characters that I really expected to. So just 2 or 3 back to back. Yeah, because then there was Daisy Jones and the Six before that. So it really was just a handful of disappointing books that kind of put me in that reading funk. And now that I'm back on track, that's all it takes is getting one really good book, and you're instantly like, yes, give me that high again. Give me that feeling again of being so like into the story. So yeah, if you get yourself into a reading funk, I recommend, a lot of times for me, picking up a favorite will help too. Like if you have a favorite book, a lot of times picking up a favorite book will help me as far as getting out of a reading funk. And if not, go to my page, look for some of my best recommended books. And a quick read sometimes will do it. I don't recommend, if you're in a reading funk, jumping into maybe like a full-length Brandon Sanderson. I don't think that would have worked for me. But the novella was absolutely perfect as far as the amount of time and everything. So yeah, it was perfect. It got me out of my funk. And I love you guys so much. I am feeling so much better. So much better. I am 1 week, no meat, just vegetables, seafood, and then like your starches. And I'm feeling really, really good. I have not even had chicken, which is, you guys, chicken nuggets are chicken tenders, chicken nuggets, that kind of thing. I love them. Like, I love me a nugget. Haven't had anything like that. Feeling really, really good. So if you watched my Sam's Club haul, you know why I'm telling you this. But yeah, I'm feeling really, really, really good. Haven't had any stomach issues, haven't had any pain. So we're going to keep that momentum. And I'll keep, occasionally, we're not going to make this about my health, but occasionally I'll give you an update and say, hey, I either am still no meat and doing really, really good, or I've incorporated a little bit of meat or less meat, or maybe just chicken. And I'll just keep you updated a little bit, because I did get at least 1 or 2 comments on the video with other people going through similar things. So let's do this together, guys. And I am just really glad to be feeling a bit better. Thank you guys so much for watching, liking, subscribing, all of that. Let me know how your reading journey is going this month. Are you reading lots this month? Are you finding yourself in a bit of a funk? Are you looking for a recommendation? I love to hear about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day. And I will see you again on Wednesday. Bye.